Hello everyone. This is take two of this video. For those of you who know me, welcome. Hi, it's nice to see you. For those of you who don't, nice to see you too. I hope you stick around, and I hope that when I post more in the future, you all can see it. And if you don't, that's fine. I hope that you have a good day, have a good life. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. um, I wanted to make my first video, and for a bit I've been struggling with that whole thing because how does someone start a YouTube channel? I mean, like, some people just start it, they have no idea what they're doing, they just do. And I guess that kind of does play into what I want to just talk about, what I need to get off my mind, and that is change and the uncertainty that comes along with change. Change is an interesting subject, frankly. It always has been, always will be interesting to talk about, to discuss, because everything involves change. And change can be as big as just like moving to a different country or moving across town, to something as small as just changing up what you're eating. And yet, even if it's small to me, even if it's small to other people, something like changing what you eat is a really huge change for other people. I mean, there's there's dietitians for a reason, it's hard to know what to change about what you eat. And when starting a YouTube channel, it's hard to know what to make that first video about, what you should make that first video about. YouTube used to be this platform that just about anyone could get started on. And that's still true to this day. But now, instead of it being videos for the sake of videos, it's the algorithm and popularity and drama and all this other stuff. And it's a big decision for some people to get involved in YouTube, to post a video on YouTube. I guess that whole idea is kind of true for me, because for me, I struggled a lot to put together what I wanted to do for that first YouTube video. And that's kind of the funny thing about it. Sometimes change isn't planned. Sometimes change isn't something that you want to do. Or maybe it is something you want to do, but you can't always count on planning everything out. You can't always count on knowing. And that's scary. That's really scary, or it can be. It's challenging for a lot of people to move past what they don't know and move into something new. But it's a fundamental piece of life, and I feel like it's a fundamental piece of life that a lot of people have a really hard time dealing with. And it's not because they're incapable, it's not because they're any lesser, it's not even because they're incompetent or, you know, anything like that. It's just, it's a big deal to some people. For some people, like we already covered, even changing what you're eating can be a big burden, but changing up your routine, involving something new that comes with that level of uncertainty, how are you how are you meant to deal with that when you don't even know how to change what you're going to eat? How do you deal with the idea that it's okay to not know what's gonna happen. And, you know, sometimes you just have to confront that. And as you grow older, as you go through more and more, that sometimes becomes a certainty because at some point you have to move out of your comfort zone, or something's going to make you move out of your comfort zone. It's going to make you change. And forced change for anyone, it's never a good thing. Sometimes it's good. That's not true. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes change is needed, but it's a lot harsher of a process is what I mean by saying it's not good. Because when you're changing on your own terms, at least you know what you're getting into. At least you know the start of what you're getting into. I feel like for a lot of people that's scary. I know that for a lot of people that's scary. I mean, like, I'm scared. I'm making this video because I frankly was tired of being scared of posting on my channel. I was tired of overthinking what to post on my channel. I was tired of being forced to face the fact that I don't know how to edit, which is something I'm going to have to change. It's something I'm gonna have to confront and deal with. And it's either sooner or later, especially if I want to start posting on YouTube, which has been something I've dreamed of since I was a kid. That's another thing really about change, is that you can want it. You can have wanted something your entire life, but the moment you step into doing that, you know, or this moment you start doing something, or you have something that you've always wanted, it goes from this distant, far off thing to becoming so very real, and you have to deal with that, and you have to confront that. You have to confront the fact that what you wanted wasn't just fantasy. It was something real, it was something tangible, it was something that very much had the possibility of existing. You just hadn't experienced it yet. And that's pretty intense. I mean, like, most of, if not all of what I'm talking about is intense. It's hard to not get intense when talking about this. Um, but, you know, sometimes it's better to be intense and real than to put on that mask and just keep acting like everything that you're doing, everything that you want is, or not everything you want. Everything you're doing, everything you're saying is okay. Sometimes we have to deal with the fact that if we want something more, we're going to have to do more. And that's a thing that I've personally had to realize and confront recently. It's scary. And I wouldn't fault anyone else for looking at this and, oh, that's beautiful. I'm sorry. Went off topic there for a second. I wouldn't fault anyone else for looking at these ideas and thinking that it's too much. Because it is too much, you know? It can be too much. That's not great. And just, I think that it's important to confront change. and to talk about it. And I think that it was a good idea to make this my first video. Because despite the fact that this was all just one take, it was none of this was planned out, there was no script, there was nothing. I think it's better this way, that I still take that first step into the unknown than to keep overthinking how many different ways I can fail, because if I'm stuck in my own head thinking about the ways I can fail, I will never be able to experience a reality where I succeeded. That's a lot of skeletons. I will never be able to see a reality where I succeeded and where I experienced what I wanted, because I will be constantly thinking that it's too far out of reach and that it's something that I will never have. And yeah, just if you're struggling out there, if you need more, if you want more from your life, but you're scared of changing your routine, you're scared of changing your life because of unforeseen circumstances or unforeseen consequences, that's okay. You're not alone. You frankly never were alone, but it's better that you know for a fact that you're not alone. That it's common, it's something everyone experiences. Fear of change. Frankly, it's better to be scared of it than to not be, because at least when you're scared, you can remain cautious. You won't overstep so much to the point where you're out of your own comfort zone. And I guess that's another thing though, because sometimes you have to get out of your comfort zone to actually get what you want. It's a whole complicated and complex subject. Like, if life were so simple, but it's not. It's not simple, and that sucks. Frankly, it never will be simple, but it's either confronting it now, head on, or life forces you to confront it when you're not ready. So, you gotta meet life on your terms, or life is gonna force you to meet on theirs. Huh. Ready? Go over there. If you're struggling with change, that's okay. You're not alone. Reach out to those around you. Try to do what you can. You will be okay. You're going to be okay. It's gonna be scary, it's gonna be hard sometimes, it's gonna be a complete unknown others. But at least you took that first step. At least you started the process of change. Whether it's bettering yourself as a person, bettering your mental health, or healing, or moving somewhere new, but it's better for you, or just starting a YouTube channel by talking about change while playing Minecraft because you didn't know what else to do. and you really wanted to post something, so that way your channel didn't remain bare forever. I don't expect this to get a lot of likes or comments or anything. I don't expect much from this video. If that were to happen, that'd be awesome, you know? Uh, it'd be cool. I'm not sure how I would handle it, but it would be cool. But I know that that's probably not gonna happen. Thank you all for watching. I hope that you stick around. I would like to do more gaming content, preferably doing voice work like I want to, instead of just talking about stuff like this. But I feel like not talking about stuff would also probably be a disservice to myself. Stick around if you want to. If you don't, that's fine. And I hope that wherever you are, whoever you are, you have a good day. Thank you for your time. Goodbye.